Dear me, guys, dear me. New day, new dawn, but it is just gone 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So a very late start today. Now, in the last video, you would have seen where I finished up on top of that hill next to that shipwreck. Fun fact about that, it was actually a rum advert about 6 years ago. They put it in the sea to sink it, and then they just left it there on top of that hill. So it was actually part of an advert. Fun fact. And how did I find that out? So I slept on top of this hill here, and I walked down here, and because my phone died last night, the weather was so bad this morning, really bad. I didn't want to leave my tent because my phone was dead. I didn't know what time it was. So when I finally did, because I woke up I think pretty early, and then I thought, stuff it, I'm going back to sleep for a bit because the weather were really bad. And when I woke up, I made my way down here and come in here, and I said, look, I'm just passing through, is it possible to put my phone on charge for a bit? And I got chatting to the girl in there, lovely lady, lovely girl. However, I ended up, you know, I'm too honest for my own good, and against my better judgment, obviously telling her where I camped out. She's like, oh, that's our land, you have to pay £10. And I'm like, well, technically I was on the other side of the fence, but because she was so nice and she, you know, let me come in and charge my phone, paid £10 to camp, which, like I say, I disagree with, but nevertheless, like I said, she was so lovely. So yeah, so I don't really think, guys, I'm going to be filming much today, if I'm completely honest, because like I said, where I am on this walk, this part of the walk, there's nothing. There's literally nothing. Like, I've already walked miles along the shoreline through a few little towns even there, and then, like I say, made my way down here. This is a diving club. People come here and they do diving and scuba diving and everything, so it's actually a diving club. So I've made my way down here, and there's nothing, I don't think, for the next few towns across. I don't think there's anything, so I don't think I'm really going to be filming all that much. But yeah, at the minute, like I said, I managed to get one of my videos uploaded yesterday. My signal at the minute is just so bad, it's coming and going. Yeah, so I'm trying to upload, I think it's day 7, and then obviously I'll upload this one if I've got much to show later on tonight, hopefully, if my signal comes back. But yeah, so new start to a new day. Like I say, not really much else to report apart from it was, you know, very lazy start to the day today. But yeah, here got myself a souvenir, which I'll show at some point when I get it out again, because I put it away now. But yeah, I did. So yeah, a bit disappointed I had to pay £10 to sleep in my tent, but as the girl was so nice and so lovely, why not, you know? More of a tip on my behalf. So it's a good job I'm well rested, because this is my first challenge of the day, making it up here, making it up the top of here. And you know how much I like greenery and hills. So yeah, let's slowly start to make my way up here. I was just talking to a guy then before I set off, and said he ran it down here yesterday, actually ran it and floored it, and ended up cutting his ear because he caught it on a bramble bush. But yeah, I'm going to just slowly start to make my way up here, and hopefully try not to fall on my backside. I could just show you this. So picked from this shop here, picked up a postcard, and it looks exactly like this. My postcard actually looks exactly like this, and I got it because I could say I slept right there on top of that hill on the other side of the gate, and I had to pay £10 for it. But you know, nice little place. Obviously, you know, people come down here to dive and whatever. But yeah, nice little quiet place. Oh, this is so super sketch, I'm not gonna lie. I should have put see what I mean? This is just so not a nice place to walk. how skinny and overgrown is this path. It definitely is the coastal path, because like I said, that guy told me that he ran this yesterday, but also that woman in that clubhouse told me as well that a guy walked this way yesterday. He fell and broke his nose. He actually fell and broke his nose and had to go to hospital. I mean, seriously though, it needs a little bit of a trim along here. Rest for a minute, as I've just walked up about a mile of bloody hills as usual. Take the opportunity while I can now to sit down when I can. If there's a bench, I'm taking it. Exhausted, absolutely exhausted. I think the next place that I'm heading to is a couple of hours walk, so I don't really think I'm going to be getting much footage in today's video, but we'll see, you never know. Just wandering through another little village of some sort, and they've got their own little chicken coop. How adorable, little chicks. Oh, I watch some chickens at home, grow my own eggs and stuff. Without my cats that I've got on my end though, I don't think they'll survive very long, but they're so cute. Little balls of fluff. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Hello darling. Little sweeties. Oh. Anyone got a milkshake? Could use a milkshake right now. No takers. And use a milkshake. Okay, I'll leave you to it. You go back to your resting. Bye bye, cows. Oh, honestly, how things take a little turn of events. So, as you saw in that last clip there towards the end, you saw a lady and her dog. I'll put a picture up here. So a funny thing is with this lady here, I actually bumped into her a couple of days ago doing a walk. A few days or so ago I bumped into her and just said hello in passing, and we both went our separate ways and whatnot. And then we've literally a few hours ago bumped into each other again. Don't know how we've managed to end up on the same route again, because I think she's just done a big circle. And we've passed along the way, and I was going the opposite direction to her. However, she was taking a different route to the same place I was going, and I'm like, do you want the company? So yeah, I've just spent the last couple of hours or so finishing off her walk. Now she's jumping in a car and going back off home while I continue onwards. But it was once again nice to have a little bit of company and a little dog to walk with for a few hours. Beautiful lady called Rachel, absolutely lovely lady, and it was nice to meet you and nice to do the walk with you. Nice for company once again. But now I am here. Once again, arrived into civilization again, so I'm going to make my way up here. I fancy some chips. Now, getting a bit hungry again, so I fancy some chips. So I'm going to go and see if there's a place up here somewhere to get some chips and a drink, so I can refuel for the next few days, because I don't know when the next time I'll be arriving at a place like this. So, but isn't this lovely? It didn't look like this morning when I got up. It was all casted over and all windy and horrible, but now everybody out enjoying the seaside once again. So yeah, awesome. Oh, so I just had me some chip butter, chips and curry sauce, just to refuel. Some more milk again. Got myself some snacks maybe from later, some crisps and biscuits for later. So I'm all good to go again. So another few hours of walking or so today, get myself another few hours in, and then yeah, pitch up in my tent again somewhere later on. So like I say, today's just been a lot of a lot of walking, not really seen much, not really much to film again. So yeah, I guess it's like that, isn't it? Some days I see more, and other days it's a little bit more slower and quieter, depending how much I walk, you know, what there is to see when I get there. Some of the seasides, they're all starting to look a little bit the same old, you know. Sun, sea, few cafes, you know, beach, you know, not really. Like I say, I prefer the little villages. Some of the little villages, they're just so little, you know, little cute and remote villages over the actual proper seaside remote, you know, resorts. So yeah, oh, let's see where I end up next on my adventures. So yeah, we're just chatting to a guy there while I was eating my chips, somebody that lives here, and he was telling me how it's like a nightmare to drive around here in car and that. And he was also telling me that there's actually a couple of celebrities, I forgot what names he said now, but a couple of celebrities that live in these houses. And he said, yeah, over at Way there's one house that I think, like he was saying, a barrister or whatever bought the house for freaking tons of money, and then she's just demolishing it all just to build something else in its place. Madness, absolute bloody madness. And he says, you know, shops are, you know, like £5 for a loaf of bread, and he says it's, you know, these obviously celebrities, they come down and pay 45 quid for a loaf of bread. Them, it means nothing to them, and that's the whole point, isn't it? That some people, it's just like pocket change to them, so they're willing to do it. Well, you know, little fishermen and that lot, they're struggling, you know what I mean? They're struggling because, you know, £5 a lot of money for a loaf of bloody bread, you know what I mean? And they don't want to be shelling out that much. But yeah, just the world that we live in today, the world that we live in, madness. Sea trade is large ships that are just sat there out at ocean, not going anywhere. Yeah, lone ships just like me, alone in the middle of nowhere with nothing and nobody for miles around. Just a very, very solitude walk. It's very warm, still very warm, but at least it's not raining. It's nice actually like this. It's actually really, really nice because it's not too hot, you know, so I'm not obviously getting dehydrated, and it's not raining, so I'm not getting too wet. So it's actually pretty nice and refreshing. A little bit of a wind. So yeah, have a look at this one over here. Another one there, it's just sat there. It's a bit of a different shaped one, isn't it? Yeah, very quiet, very peaceful. Just me all alone. So we have what looks like a lookout cabin here, Blackhead. See, I don't think anybody's going to be in at this time. No, nobody's home. No one's home at this time. A little bit of a lookout shelter. Be alright to go in there for night and chill out, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? If they'd leave it opened. Should I try it? Actually, I haven't even tried it. I haven't even tried to see if it's open, but I doubt it will be. But can you imagine if it's open and just crash here for the night? Let's see. Oh God! I thought it was open then. It is open, but it's not pushing open. That's mad. Oh, that's mad. I thought it was open then. I was going to say I want to stay in there for the night. Blooming heck. Well, guys, I'm here at Blackhead, and obviously, as you can see, I made my way all the way along to that point over there. All the way along there. But yet, I've come all this way along here. I mean, it's mental, isn't it? It's mental to think about that I've come all that way along here. So crazy, and yet so near to my destination, yet so far. Oh, so because I started late today, I didn't officially start walking till about 12:30 today, so it was a late one. So because I had a late start, I feel like I can finish late today, and we're coming on 6:30, so I feel like I've got another, I don't know, hour, maybe 2 in me. Obviously I don't really want to be trekking along here when it's dark, so, but that being said, obviously I don't really think I'm going to be filming much else along here. There's not, as you can see, there's not really much going on, much happening, so I'm just going to keep walking for the next I don't know, hour or so, maybe a couple of hours, and then I'm going to try and get this upload, day 8 uploaded, and then I'll be up to date again, because like I said, I don't think I'm going to be filming much else. Nothing much else is going to be happening along here, and then yeah, start again tomorrow. So I'm going to end my video there, because hopefully this one will be a bit shorter. Not filmed much today, so I do apologise about that, but it will be shorter, so hopefully it'll go up a bit quicker because it's shorter. So yeah, I'm going to get this one uploaded, and I'll show you in the morning probably where I ended up pitching up on day 9. So from day 8 here in Cornwall, I shall catch you on the next upload. Bye!